Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue podcast. Today, I will be discussing Masters of the Universe, the Revelation number 2. This is a comic written by Tim Sheridan, based on the story by Kevin Smith and Rob David, illustrated by Mindy Lee, with colors by Rico Renzi, and letter by Deron Bennett, published by Dark Horse. So, as you guys know, we've been covering all the Masters of the Universe stuff on the channel. So I definitely wanted to continue to cover the comic book since we have a bit of a gap between part of season 1 and part 2 of what's coming in the show. So to recap the first issue, and slight spoilers for the first issue on this one, following the events of the first issue where the vicious Orlax attack King Randor, He-Man learns that the creature is linked to the origin of the Sword of Power and also to his nemesis Skeletor, who finally finds himself on the cusp of realizing his dream of capturing Grayskull's secrets. If you watch the show, you definitely know that all this stuff is kind of playing out in the first 5 episodes. So in this issue, Skeletor orders Evil Lyn to reconnect with the Orlax so that he may finally learn the secrets of Castle Grayskull. Also, in flashbacks, we get to see Skeletor's life on the planet Apolios, as well as the events that led him to become the self-titled Lord of Distraction. All that stuff is finally revealed. And then in my notes, I put maybe. Big maybe. Because I feel like Skeletor is such an unreliable narrator. But let's go ahead and talk about the art first. We get this really cool, it's kind of a recap, but then it's not. It's just like, if you're reading, you get the context of all this, because it's everything that happened in the first issue. We see King Grayskull, we see King Randor, He-Man, and then the Orlax, as Evil Lyn tries to commune with it. Mindy Lee and Rico Renzi, they've been working so hard to make this feel like its own thing, but also give you a feel of the show's animation. I really enjoy that. There's some really cool stuff. Let me pull up this panel here. Skeletor just, this is all before the events of the show, but Skeletor talking to his troops, it really feels, and especially now that I've heard Mark Hamill do the voice, feels really cool. Another one of my favorite panels was this one here. Just so expressive. I don't know how you make a skeleton face so expressive, but I mean that, Mindy Lee really just nails it. Just really nails it. I love this panel. I can just hear Mark Hamill yelling all of you out. So like I mentioned, this issue kind of fully dives into Skeletor's origin story, which is surprisingly, it makes you feel for Skeletor. It's very heartfelt. Like He-Man, Skeletor is just seeking the power to gain justice for the peoples of Apolios. And even more tragic, we get to see that he had a family. But then, like I mentioned, as the conversation goes on with Evil Lyn, I don't know if we can really have... I don't know that Skeletor is really a reliable narrator. I do love the conversation between them. I love the chemistry between just Evil Lyn and Skeletor, especially the way they're drawn here. It's so cool. It's so good. And then, like I said, you can just hear... Now that I have Lena Headey's and Mark Hamill's voice in my head, I can just hear it. I'll show a few more panels, because I want to just really just... It's really cool art to look at, really. That's really it. So this is a flashback where we kind of see Orvac. I think his name is Orvac, kind of conquering this planet, and this is how we get introduced to Skeletor, who in the flashbacks is known as the hero of Apolios. But it's really a tragic story of how kind of he becomes aligned with Orvac. I believe that's his name. If not, please correct me in the comments. But I just wanted to show the art because it's really cool. Like this dude in the front, Orvac, like he's drawn like a, he just looks like a badass. Very cool. And then we'll have one last panel here, which is a big flashback to everything that's going on. The ongoing, ever-going battle for the power of Castle Grayskull and the secrets that lie within. And you get to see just everyone. Like this must have been. I hope it was fun to draw. I would think something like this would, like a composition like this, would be fun to draw in color. Very minimal lettering here, just a few narration boxes. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this series, especially like every issue of the comic, and we've only had 2. It's kind of unlocked more things as you kind of know what's going on with the animated show. So I mean, if you're on board with that, then you're really gonna enjoy this. So I'm definitely loving this. Like I said, I can't get enough of this art. So please go check out more work by Mindy Lee, because it's really cool art. And I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see what happens in the rest of the story, because I want to know all the secrets of Grayskull. So maybe we're going to get introduced to more characters that maybe didn't make it into the show. So that'd be cool. I don't think we've seen. Oh, God, it's going to kill me to know like if his name is not Orvac. You guys are going to kill me in the comments with the name. Oh, Hordak. His name is Hordak, not Horvac. So sorry about that. I'll try to put a little edit note. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and let me know what you're thinking of the book. Are you enjoying this series? If you enjoy the Netflix series, leave us a comment. I know there's a lot of people that didn't like it, and you know, that's fine. I don't think everything should be for everyone. We have many versions of He-Man, and we will have more versions in the future, I'm sure. I just think it's fun that this is kind of my really introduction to a lot of these characters, because the cartoon, the first one from Filmation, kind of missed me. I was just a little bit too young to really get into it at the time. But this is all been super cool leading up to this. So I think Netflix is doing a really cool job with this property. So yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe. Like I said, hit the bell so you know when we go live. On the previous live, we talked about James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie, and in the future, we'll be talking about comic book properties that have been adapted to movies, but stuff before the 2000s. So like, you know, stuff from the 90s and stuff from the 80s and stuff, and even before. We're very excited to kind of go into that. We did a lot of animation leading up to the release of Masters of the Universe Revelations. So now that we don't have anything really until Shang-Chi in September, we just want to kind of pivot and revisit some of our favorite stuff. So thanks for watching, everyone.